Hello guys, it's me Matt and welcome to the final week of the regular season of the ATBA. We are facing Fly, coach of the platform Kinvas, and we are currently in the standings at the 8th spot. Top 7 match playoffs, so we are one spot short of it. We currently have a 3 and a 4 record with a -2 differential, thanks to this really needed 6-0 win that we had last week. And the playoff race is quite difficult for us to get into because the number 6 and 7 seeds, Bud and West, are facing each other. Both are at a 4 and 3 record. So, because Bud is ahead, if Bud wins and we win, this is a must-win week for us. If Bud wins, we probably can make playoffs. If Bud loses to West, and now that's really difficult for us, because then Bud, West and me would be at a 4-4 record. It depends on the differentials. If Bud loses only by 1-0 or by 2-0, he gets into playoffs instead of me, because on 1-0 he has the differential over me. With a 2-0 we would tie. If I 6-0 this week, which means then Bud has the tiebreaker over me because of our week 5 game, I think it was, where we got swept by his History Breviary. So we need Bud to lose 3-0 or more, or need West to lose, doesn't matter the differential on this one, and need to win, and as well need to win big in case Bud loses in a small differential kind of way. So yeah, it's tough. I don't think we will make playoffs. I would be really happy if we make playoffs. And yeah, let's now focus on the team we are facing this week instead of facing the teams we will have to face in playoffs. Because it doesn't matter if we lose this week, then we are out of playoffs anyway. We are facing Fly and the coach of the platform Kinvas with his team of Landorus, Furian, Slowking. Yes, he was in the draft right just after me, and I started with Great Task and Slowking Galar, and he picked Landorus, Furian and Slowking regular. Funny. He then has a Pheasant Deputy, an Iron Morph, a Duraludon, an Ogreborn with no mask, so a grass one, Iron Bundle, and his Terra Captain's Beans, the Titan with Ice Water Fairy, Komala with Normal Bug Ghost, and Alolan Raichu with Electric, Dark and Flying. We are facing basically a Hail team with our Hail team, with our Ninetales and Kyurem. We are facing as a Titan with Slowking and an Iron Bundle. So we are not bringing Hail at all. Basically we are ignoring Hail this week. Oh, not Hail, it's Snow since Gen 9. Sorry for that. Still not that used to it now. We are not focusing on the weather at all. He can bring the weather if he wants, but I'm not bringing any of my ice types. Reason being, I think I have another good matchup with my other mons, and Ninetales is difficult with its speed here, but it forces him to speed whip everything in a timid nature, because his Raichu, his Iron Morph and his Ogreborn also at 110 speed, while my Ninetales sits at 109, so speed tier wise he is forced to go with a speed nature. Then what I noticed is that his Raichu with the Electric Surge in combination with his Iron Bundle with the booster energy or the electric terrain attached which he likes to run, as well as the Titan with the Slush Rush in the snow and the Iron Morph with the booster speed, all can really go out of hand in the speed department, which means we are not going to outspeed him and basically sweep with an agility kind of set or something like that, like we did last week with Lupin. That's why we are more focusing on ignoring the speed here and the snow all both together, because uh, we can't outspeed him anyway. Even with my fastest options, they are still slower. We are going instead with Elite Dollar Slowbro with the weakness policy. Yes, once again, weakness policy, I know, but it's just a great item, if it triggers, of course. This Slowbro has Calm Mind, Slack Off, Trick Room, and Stored Power. He doesn't have a Dark type, except if it tears Raichu into a Dark type, which honestly, based on my team with Great Tusk, a little Ninetales, stuff like that, Bishop even, I don't think Terra Dark is coming. So if I get this Trick Room and a Calm Mind with a weakness policy off, I also have the Quick Draw ability, so even after Trick Room is down I can still hopefully move fast. Hope I can maybe turn one sweeping. That 6-0 would have been really nice in the standings if it actually works like I hope it would. The EVs are basically max defense in case of elite Landeros, so I can survive any kind of earthquakes that he throws at me, even soft sand boosted or expert belt boosted. Yeah, this is basically my lead plan. If it doesn't work, then okay, I have other options, but it would have been really funny. And in prep, it surprisingly works because it doesn't have a touch type. Next up, Iron Bundle is a threat, needs to be respected. We have, I think, the best respect of an Iron Bundle in Empoleon. Covered Cloak, because in practice, Iron Bundle likes to freeze Empoleon. We are running the Roost, so we never get out-code or never get beat by Iron Bundle. The Flip Turn, in case he Flip Turns out, the Aqua Jet in case the Titan or Iron Morph or something like that gets out of hand, and a Surf. I just noticed I'm not competitive, I'm Torrent, but because I have 3 water moves I think it's fine. Landorus Furion with the Intimidate would have been nice as a special attack boost, but instead of it's only Surf that gets boosted, so I'm fine with Torrent on this Empoleon set this week. But I'm not fine with Intimidate at all, so I am running again my Eviolite Terra Fire Potential Bishop with Defiant, running the Sucker Punch, the Stealth Rock, the Next Strike, and the Iron Head. Once again, the third one now, where I don't have any investment in speed at all. I'm ignoring the speed totally, completely, and focus on more priority and Trick Room shenanigans. Terra Fire in case Iron Morph, but I don't think this will be my main Terramon this week. The main Terramon this week will be probably my Arboliver, a Jackback with Leaf Storm, Earth Power, Strength Sap, Data Train, basically full special attack, full special defense with a not full HP, full special defense with a modest nature. Yeah, it's basically really good into his team. The coverage of grass and ground hits basically everything really good, except Ogre Born, but I can Strength Sap that mon, so it doesn't SD on me. Also, I noticed Ogre Born in prep wasn't really that good against me, especially because I have Demon Flame and stuff like that, and the hail the snow possibility. Next up, Best Legion. Running the boots this week with the Shadow Balls of Flip Turn and Aqua Jet, so basically 3 of the same moves that Empoleon has. Adaptability, basically here to Flip Turn on his team, and if I see no Komala, I basically can Shadow Ball spam him once again. Shadow Ball spam on Best Legion is really underrated, I would say, and the only things on his team it could potentially take a special that are good in special defense investment based sets wise. All are weak to Best Legion. Pheasantipity, wait, really Pheasantipity as well? Which one is it? Fabric Poison. Okay, maybe not Pheasantipity, but still it takes a lot. and it doesn't have the best matchup against my two steel types. Slowking gets hurt a lot, Ironmoth with the water steps gets hurt a lot, Duoradon gets hurt. So basically Shadow Balls, if I don't see Kamala, are pretty free. Also again, Terra Dark Raichu could be a sleeper pick. I just noticed. Last month I'm bringing Talonflame with the boots once again. Yep, I'm not bringing Great Task, I'm not bringing Huron. Great Task against this team gets outsped by so many things. Raichu is a threat, Iron Band is a threat, Landorus I need to have the Ice Bringer for it, Slowking I can't kill. So basically his team is designed to not let Great Task do anything. Also I noticed Great Task so far didn't really perform as well as it did last season with Shu, and that's because I think most people don't sleep on it. They prep hard for it, and this is my way of prepping against them, because I know they need to respect Great Task. I'm also not putting Huron, although with the freeze twice spam it could work. I just don't feel it this week, honestly. That's I think the only reason I have. Talonflame with the boots, U-turn, Will-O-Wisp, Wavebird, Flare Blitz, pretty standards. Gale Wings, so Ogerborn can get out of hand. Also, I have Slowking and Double Liver with minus speed, so speed just don't matter, and Bowden, Bishop and Best Legion have priority, and Talonflame is there also the one with priority, so even if he has the speed advantage, I should be able to move first most of the times. So yeah, let's see how it goes and see you in the battle. I'm already gonna excuse myself for the quality in this video. I don't know what's with my Switch and with my capture card, but the quality and the high definition isn't what I'm used to. It's really weird. It's also when I had the game, it was a bit looking weird. So anyway, the game plan is as follows: Slowpoke lead, try to get the weakness policy off, stop power sweep, hopefully get a win as big as possible to secure a playoff spot. He brings Duraludon, Raichu, Alola, Ironmoth, Slowking, a Titan and Ogerborn, with his Terra Captains being as a Titan and Raichu. His only way to stop my Slowpoke is if he is a Terra Dark Raichu. He did not bring his Lando, which is great. He did not bring his Iron Bundle, which is great. I kinda see why Iron Bundle is not being used, because Empoleon kinda hardwalls it. So basically my Empoleon drop in this game is now freed up. Lando, I get it. I have a snow team, snow spam. We both didn't decide to bring snow. He kinda did with the Slowking and the Titan, but yeah. So, if he's Terra Dark Raichu, he will probably reveal it turn 1, and because he doesn't know what kind of set I am, he is not aware that this thing loses to Raichu if he is Terra Dark. So that's why I decided to go for Calm Mind and see how far I can go with this Slowpoke. I don't really see Terra Dark being likely. Here comes the Thunderbolt, does about the damage that makes sense for a speed boosted nature-wise Raichu. So it's not Magnet or Modest. And it's also not Choice Specs. Calm Mind basically reduces the damage of the next move, and I try to see what he does, heal up the damage, because nothing really on his team scares me. The only thing that would scare me is like a banded Lando, but he didn't bring the Lando, so yeah. I decided to slack off here and get my HP back and see how far I can go with the Slowpoke here. As he goes for another Thunderbolt, maybe fishing for a crit or para, didn't get any of those, we slack off and are now looking really good. The next Thunderbolt won't put me into half. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, he has to switch now, because he sees he can't win this 1v1. And if he decides to Terra, in is actually Dark Terra type, he doesn't know what coverage moves I have, so it doesn't help him yet. That's why I decided to click Twitchroom this turn to see what his answer is to this thing. His potential answers are, in my opinion, Slowkin or Dualidon, and he switches in Slowkin, which is great. We get the Twitchroom up now, because Slowkin is only a check on paper, but with my troll mindset, he doesn't really do that much. I'm full HP, full defensive, so even Psyshock doesn't do as much as he might hope it would. So here comes the second troll mind, and here comes the indeed Psyshock on this end, which does 85. So yeah, looking really good with Slowbro here. I don't think I can get the weakness policy triggered, so we need a few more troll mines. So that's why I go for another one, so that store power actually starts doing some damage. Here comes another troll mine, so troll mine number 3, as he goes for the Scald. Does no damage, but his actual plan was to burn me to chip damage me, which he got with this Scald. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We go for a Slakoff here, as Twitchroom is still up. We are minus speed nature, 0 speed IVs. If he would be a normal Slowkin, he would have the same speed, so I'm not sure if he's not running like the minus speed nature. But we so far won every potential speed die in the Twitchroom. Like this turn as well, we go for a Slakoff, get our HP back, see how much further we can go with this Slowbro. Psyshock comes out again, and in combination with the burn, it's slowly going to make it more difficult for me to get a stored power sweep going. I checked the Twitchroom turn, we have one more turn. I was debating if I should Slakoff here, if I should troll mine, if I should really go for the Slowbro sweep, or if I should just start breaking his team. With 3 troll mines up, stored power should do about half to this Slowkin, which I decided to go for. Test the EV spread. It's indeed the standard EV spread, it seems like, with that does about 50%. He goes for a Chili reception. Chili is out. And let's see what his answer is. I feel like he goes into Dualidon this turn, because that's I feel like his only answer. And if he would be Terra Dark, so I should now's the turn to show it, because otherwise he doesn't have an immunity to this Slowbro, and Dark type just hard walls the stored power set. So let's see what he goes into. I honestly don't remember at this point. What did he switch into? Oh, it's as a Titan. As a Titan comes out in the snow. I was fearing an Earthquake wouldn't kill from this range. Maybe if it's element, but Earthquake doesn't kill. So I was pretty safe going for the stored power again. Also, I don't want to switch out in case of him belly drumming up on me. So he goes for actually a liquidation, which does like not as much damage. Stored power comes out and one-shots the Titan. Great. So the first kill of the game goes to Slowbro. It's slowly getting chipped by the burn. And I don't think we can sweep with it, but we can maybe get a quick draw kill next turn as well. Yeah, not having the weakness policy is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Ogreborn comes out. I know that the Trailblaze doesn't kill, and an Agriculture from this range also won't kill. The only thing that would kill me is a knockoff, and I have options to switch in on the knockoff, so I decided to test. Like, I have a Talonflame that could potentially burn it, I have another Liber that could set up the seat. I decided to stay in, actually get my Twitch draw, start power against the Autobahn, and one-shot it as well. So yeah, we are quite lucky with this slow bow so far, but if we want to win big, this was basically the make or break turn, I would say. If he kills me with his knockoff, we are not 6-0ing him anymore, which I know I sound a bit arrogant saying that we need the 6-0, but it's basically the best way that we need to hopefully make it to playoffs. 5-0 works too, but it's quite risky. So I'd rather have the 6-0 to be totally safe. So we have Autobahn down, we have the Titan down. Now comes in the Velodon. I don't think that Draco Meteor or anything like that kills me. But I want to preserve this thing, and I'm pretty safe to go into my Avoliver here. I don't think he will go for body press or anything like this. Avoliver seems like it's the best possible switching to this thing. I think I go into Avoliver. No, I go into Empoleon. Oh! Huh? Then I kinda misremember this turn. Okay, never mind. Avoliver is also great switching, but I think, because I know he won't click body press, everything that he otherwise could click is also resisted by Empoleon. If he wills the Dark Pulse, and I don't really know why he wants Dark Pulse. Like, okay, I get it against the best Legion and the Slowbro, it makes sense, but in general the coverage Dark on my team, yeah, it probably has a reason why. Maybe for the Avoliver Terra Ghost or something like that. I decided to see what he tries to do against me as I flip turn out. He actually switches out. He goes into his Slowking again, which is a pretty good opportunity for me as I flip turn into, I think, Avoliver now, right? Is it Avoliver time now? Yeah, okay, I clicked Avoliver. I wasn't sure anymore. This game was quite stressing me out, so I can't remember every turn as I hoped I would, but yeah. Avoliver here with the jetpack, Leaf Storm combination, but I'm speed tripped to outspeed a Slowking. So if he stays in, he's dead. If he chills out, I get the initiative. So I'm basically in a win-win situation. The Leaf Storm, even like if he switches in Iron Morph, I then after Leaf Storm be able to get the momentum and switch something in to take care of the Iron Morph. So yeah, so far looking really, really good. He clicks Thunder Wave. Interesting. A Thunder Wave in an Avoliver. Okay. He actually doesn't get the full power, and I Leaf Storm this Slowking. Get the special attack drop. Slowking goes down, and Avoliver switches out. I wonder what he would have done if I revealed my Terra Electric here already. Huh. This is now a crucial turn. His remaining mons are Raichu, which is at 110 speed, Iron Morph, which is at 110 speed, and I think the Velodon. So all of those mons are slower than Talonflame. If he has a Scarfa, it's now the turn to show the Scarfa. And as you can see, it's Raichu coming out, so either he's not afraid of the U-turn, maybe it's a weakness policy set or something like that with Electric Surge. I didn't want to test it out, I just wanted to be on the safe side, go into my Avoliver again, as I feel like the way he switched it in, it indicates that he is a Scarf Raichu, which is great to know in the end game. Which kinda sucks that I don't have my Great Tusk in the game, but you know, still didn't have a good matchup. So here comes the Raichu with the T-Bolt on the Avoliver, which does about nothing. Seed Sour now activates. I'm now without an item, but all of his remaining mons, Iron Morph, the Velodon, and Raichu, are weak to ground. And here's the time I decided to Terra. in case of just kinda, I don't know, resisting T-bolts more or something like that. I just felt that Electric Terror here works best. Also helps me if Iron Morph comes in later on. Okay, so here I Terra, go for the Earth Power, which hits everything on his 3 remaining ones super effectively. We are looking really great. I just hope that my electric type doesn't get paralyzed with the T-Wave that he used before. And we actually get paralyzed, which is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world. The snow stops, didn't really affect anything, I would say. But I'm interested now to see what this Dualidon does. He reveals the Dragon Bolts, which is, okay, not that much. I was not expecting that the Earth Power kills. I mean, I'm a full special attack invested Avaliver, but still, that's a big surprise. His only way to kill this Avaliver is if his Iron Morph is a booster energy special attack boosting Fire Blast set. A Fiery Dance or Flamethrower does not kill me. So here goes the Iron Morph. He's indeed booster energy. He's indeed booster energy special attack. So I had to set Avaliver now to a booster energy Fire Blast. If he's Fire Blast. I had to stay in and go for the kill with the Earth Power. He actually reveals to be Fiery Dance, or Fiery Dance, which doesn't kill me from this range. So Avaliver now getting its third kill of the game with another Earth Power. So it's Raichu against the world now. Raichu basically can't sweep me at this point. It doesn't have the electric terrain up. He needs to have like a nasty plot set to outspeed and kill my team. And seeing as he was sending it out earlier against my Talonflame, I decided that Bishop is still at full Thunderbolt, even if it's a Scarf set, will not kill me. He could go for a Focus Blast, but if it's a Scarf Focus Blast set, I feel like I can still live one and then switch around, so I'm basically guaranteed to win this game. The question is just how much is the differential, or how big is the differential. He has decided to lock himself into Thunderbolt, and I am now trying to get the kill with the Sucker Punch. And the funny thing is, since turn 1, where I was talking about Terra Dark Raichu, well, as it turns out, he is actually indeed a Terra Dark Raichu. So he is now blocking the super effective Sucker Punch kill. If he had went into this Raichu and Terra'd earlier in the game, he basically could have shut down my Slowpoke turn 4 or something like that after I revealed my 4 moves. But yeah, Sucker Punch now doesn't get the kill on the Raichu. He indeed clicks again Thunderbolt, so it seems like he is pretty much locked into it. Thunderbolt against my team, I just noticed, does a lot of damage. Like everything that is full health is weak to Thunderbolt, and everything that is low health can get beaten by Thunderbolt. So that's why I did some calcs, and I noticed either I only win this game 5-0, or I see what his indeed investment is. I'm especially defensive invested Avaliver, if I remember correctly. And the Thunderbolt should not kill me, except if it crits me. Here comes the Thunderbolt, he does not crit me, and with the Seed Sour now, Avaliver is now in a really comfortable spot to not get KO by a potential Thunderbolt crit now. Leaf Storm, I hope it doesn't miss, is I think the guaranteed outro. Any other move I think would have done it as well, but yeah, I just didn't think anymore. We actually killed Raichu here, get the second 6-0 in a row, and with this I can now actually spoil you. We actually reached playoffs! We did it! we got the last remaining spot. Bud and West battled, Bud won, so West is out of the race, and we are now facing Rio, the rematch of week 1. See ya in the playoff game.